Patriarchal poetry, their origin, their history, their origin. Patriarchal poetry, their history, their origin. She knew, that is to say, she had really informed herself. Patriarchal poetry makes no mistake. Patriarchal poetry is the same as patriotic poetry, is the same as patriarchal poetry, is the same as patriotic poetry, is the same as patriarchal poetry, is the same. Patriarchal poetry is the same. Let her be, to be, to be, to be. Let her be, to be, to be. Let her to be, let her to be, let her be, to be. When it is that they are shy, very well to try. Let her be that is to be, let her be that is to be. Let her be, let her try. Let her be, let her be, let her be, to be shy. Let her be, to be, let her be, to be, let her try. Let her try to be shy. Let her be, let her try. Just let her try. Let her try. Never to be what he said. Not to let her to be what he said. Not to let her to be what he said. Never to be, let her to be. Never let her to be what he said. Never let her to be what he said. Patriarchal, she said. What is it? I know. What it is, I know, so that I know what it is, I know, so I know. At first it was the grandfather, then it was not in that the father, not of that the grandfather, and then she was, to be sure, to be sure, to be sure, to be, I know, to be sure, to be, I know, to be sure, to be not as good as that. To be sure, not to be sure, correctly saying to be sure, to be that. It was that. She was right. It was that. Patriarchal poetry makes no mistake in estimating the value to be placed upon the best and most arranged of considerations. Patriarchal poetry in time. It should be left. Patriarchal poetry might be finished tomorrow.